Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today we actually got some surprise reveals, if you want to call them that, in regards to some of the first changes coming to Modern Warfare 3 with launch, which now obviously is about a day away or so, depending on where you're currently residing, if it's in New Zealand or not, right? But we have some new surprise changes that have been revealed. Also, a major update went out today in regards for, the MW3 launch preload and everything with that. Some important things to take note of. So quite a few details to break down as we get into it. If you're new here or you simply have not subscribed yet, every single day I got you covered with all things going on in COD. Obviously, so much content coming up this week and all the coming weeks when we get into launch here with MW3. So you're not going to want to miss a thing. Make sure you are subscribed with those noties turned on. And if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, drop a like on it. It would be really appreciated. But first things first, every single player has got some big to-do lists today if you're trying to be ready for day one, because today the Modern Warfare 3 preload for all the content is now out. This is in regards to finishing campaign. If you haven't downloaded that yet, then obviously the multiplayer and the zombies elements as well. And this is associated with a major update on every single platform. You can see this tweet from Warzone Intel here. On PlayStation, it's about 106 gigs, 108 gigs for me personally, roughly 100 though in general. On PC, depending on what you have installed, it can be upwards of 132, and on Xbox, again, depending on what you have installed, 135. So this is a significant title update that every single player has to download before they can go through and actually play Modern Warfare 3, either tomorrow if you're doing the New Zealand trick, or tomorrow night, Friday morning, when the game officially launches worldwide. So if you don't have great internet, you might want to leave your console or your PC on downloading this. Even if you got good internet, it took me a long time to get a 100 gig download there. Now keep in mind, as far as storage goes, this update will condense this size a little bit. Once this update does finish on all these platforms, it's going to reduce the overall file size that Call of Duty Hub or Call of Duty HQ has on your PC or your console. So it's not going to take up this much space, and the file size that it already was taking up will be a little bit smaller. But first, you do have to go through this major download. And like I said, every single player does have to do this before you can even play. So definitely get on that because it's mandatory. Now, with this download, it was officially revealed that game sharing for MW3 is going to work as normal. It was a little bit wonky and a little bit funky the past couple of days with early access, but Charlie Intel is reporting that once you install the new update on PlayStation or Xbox, you can game share the title. Campaign is playable with game share now, and multiplayer and zombies will be at launch. So this means if you're trying to do the New Zealand tricks on like a full-on New Zealand account on PlayStation or anything, it'll actually function as intended now. Or if you just have multiple people playing the game on your console, if you're sharing the console with your family or your siblings or whatever the case may be, you're gonna be able to go through and only buy the game once and just game shared on that platform. Obviously, that's pretty significant. There was a lot of concern, a lot of worry about that potentially not working correctly because of the early access stuff, but with this update, that's now been clarified. Now with this, what's funny is that after you go through and actually do the whole on download here, you actually are able to go through and play the game offline locally on console. If you cancel on your update requires restarts, you're gonna go into offline mode. You could technically play offline multiplayer right now, and because of this, we're figuring out some of the new changes that have been revealed for launch, or some of the changes coming with launch. For instance, in multiplayer now, when you go on a 5 kill streak, or you call in something, or something happens that notifies the lobby of your name, the calling cards are going to appear in the top right, which is a change that a lot of us were requesting back during the beta. Instead of it just saying, hey, Immortal's on a 10 kill streak, if I'm lucky, it's now going to say, Immortal with my calling card popping up, so that it's a little bit more worthwhile to actually customize your calling card and maybe grind for some rare ones so you can flex to the lobby that you got it. There's actually some meaning behind those. That's a solid little change there. Another one that we have here, Sledgehammer Games has added the kill counter in the bottom middle of the screen in Modern Warfare multiplayer. This was another thing that during the beta we were all like, man, it'd be really cool if we could have this. Basically now, when you're playing multiplayer, let's say you're on a streak or you want to know your streak, every time you get a kill, on the bottom of your screen it's going to say second kill, 4th kill, 17th kill. So it's going to be easier to track your streak in any given life rather than having to constantly pause, check the scoreboard, do the math. Okay, I died twice and I had 14 kills, then I'm at 26 now. Did I die again? Like, what kind of streak am I on? Doing that's going to get you killed in game because it's taking you out of the action. This is now very straightforward, very simple. Again, a small change, but super helpful and based directly out of feedback from the beta. Hey everyone, real quick, want to give a shout out to my friends over at Gamer Advantage. Of course, you guys always see me rocking my Gamer Advantage frames every single day. I absolutely love these things. They are on all day, every day when I'm in the office playing games, working on videos. Basically, if you're looking at screens for long periods of time, whether it is gaming, working, doing school, whatever it may be, these ultimately are major game changers. They offer prescription and regular lenses and plenty of different frame options, so they quite literally have something for everyone. I've even got my own custom WhosImmortal bundle that comes with a few branded things as well, like a cleaning cloth, a sticker, so some pretty cool stuff there. If you ever want to pick up anything at all on the Gamer Advantage site, my bundle, a different pair of frames, some accessories, you can throw in code Immortal at checkout for a nice little discount, and the link for that will be down in the description below. Another solid one here, there appears to be improvements to visibility as well in Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer, with the diamonds above a player to be more bold and easier to see compared to the beta. So that was a big thing. Differentiating enemies and teammates in the beta was a problem. Then also just straight up seeing enemies when you're aiming down sights and through different situations where it might be hard to spot an enemy, their name tag and the diamonds above them now is going to be more visible and stand out a bit more. So it's going to be very straightforward. Okay, I'm clearly looking at an enemy, or I'm clearly looking at a bush, because sometimes the world environment areas can be a little bit funky and make you like double take, okay, was that a person, was that not? I do it all the time with like various different lampposts or awkward things here and there, so nice to see that that's been clarified and upgraded even more to be more ideal for gameplay. And now those were just some of the changes that players have seen throughout playing the local offline mode early here. There is more changes coming, more significant changes, and back during the initial everything you need to know for launch blog that Call of Duty and Sledgehammer put out just about a week ago or so, they did mention saying now that the beta has concluded, Sledgehammer Games is fine-tuning gameplay based on community feedback, which those changes that we just covered all directly stem from that. They've created the Trello board. We've already covered that in some previous videos, so you can track the progress of some of these changes. You should expect regular communications from Sledgehammer Games via the patch notes webpage, with the first set of notes scheduled by November 10th. So this does initially directly confirm that yes, we are going to have full-on launch day patch notes either dropping later today, tomorrow, or early morning on the 10th. We're not too sure. We don't have a set confirmed date, but they say by November 10th. So we know those are coming. That's going to detail a ton of gameplay changes. All these things that we just, clarified based off the early access local multiplayer gameplay, but also everything that's not necessarily discoverable yet because obviously multiplayer is not live, and all the various other things, weapon changes, all their major gameplay updates will be detailed in these patch notes. And you guys already know once those drop, I'm gonna have you covered right as they are available with a new video breaking it all down in depth for you guys to know. So if you want to guarantee you're up to date with that alongside everything else going on in COD, like I mentioned earlier, I've got so much content planned for you guys over the next couple of days, weeks, and months, so you're not going to want to miss any of it. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on those post notifications. And if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, drop a like on it. It would be really appreciated. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.